Today joining us is Mr. John Bamidele, founder of Africa Sovereign Media, publisher at Gaming Business Community, currently based in Lagos, Nigeria. Hi, John. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. You're welcome, Charity.
Good. Thanks for joining us. What do you do exactly, John?
Yes, I'm a journalist and with about 2 decades of experience. And right now, I write gambling stories. I also help in procuring licenses for those interested in coming to Africa. Okay, I help in setting up businesses for gambling companies in Africa too. I mean, a whole lot of things in the gambling community here in Africa.
So you're the man to go to should people want to come to Africa to invest, right?
Yeah, yes, yeah,
So
sure. Because
how
I know a lot
is...
of things.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Yeah, because I know a lot of things concerning gaming here.
So you have vast knowledge in this area.
Well, let me see. Well, I have a lot of knowledge.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, how is online gambling in Nigeria different from that of Europe? That's if you are very well knowledgeable about the European industry gaming market.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Online gambling in Africa, in Nigeria specifically, is just booming. In Africa, it is regarded as an emerging market. And Nigeria is the second behind South Africa when it comes to online gambling. Okay? But online gambling in Europe is developed, well developed, and it's becoming saturated now. Okay? But online gambling in Africa, and specifically in Nigeria, is just growing, just starting, it's just emerging. And there are a lot of things that comes in our favor in Nigeria because Nigeria has the highest penetration in terms of internet. Yes, Nigeria is number one. Then we also have a lot of what do you call it? Companies coming to produce and sell to us in terms of gadgets, okay, phone, telephoning gadgets, okay. So we have it in abundance here, and we have a system that allows you to pay bit by bit. So if you are coming to
You mean
Nigeria,
by installments?
yes, by installment. So if you are coming to Nigeria, right, and you are coming to invest in a gambling industry here, you have no problem, okay, because we have the highest number of penetration in Africa, and telephoning is quite everywhere. Mobile telephony is everywhere. So you are welcome. Just come in here. We give you, yes, we tell you what to do, how to get a license, okay, how to settle, how to advertise the product, how to get contracts and everything.
So
That's
which is the most popular? Is it casino games or sports betting? Which is more popular?
in Nigeria.
Yeah, in
Sport,
Nigeria.
sport betting. In the whole of Africa, it is sport betting because Africa is frenzy when it comes to sports in Africa, and to be specific, football. So if you are coming to Africa and you are coming to invest in gambling industry in Nigeria specifically, you should be thinking of sport betting. Casino is not that popular here. If you want to invest in casino, go to South Africa. Go to South Africa. But when you are talking of sports investment, sports gambling, then come to Nigeria. Come to Nigeria. You are home coming to Nigeria.
Okay, so earlier today, I just had an interview about mobile payments with East Africa being the focus. I would like to have your take on this as a Nigerian. So players do not have internet, but they can still gamble on their phone. The system is heavily reliant on mobile phone operators like Vodafone. Explain to us how the system works and how operators from Europe, for example, from Europe, can easily set up in Africa, in Nigeria specifically.
Yeah, thank you, Charity. If you, for example, in Nigeria, online is growing. And why is online growing? Now, with your mobile phone, okay, you can gamble, you can play, you can bet, you can contacts can come online with a mobile phone and gamble. Then if they win, immediately you receive the alert. You are paid immediately. Okay? So it's here. But unfortunately, we are not as developed in terms of fintech as Kenya. You know, Kenya is, let me say, number one in Africa in terms of sport betting, online sport betting, because of M-Pesa. Okay, and Sport Pizza rode on the back of M-Pesa, and they became number one in Africa in 2 years. But in Nigeria, to be specific, okay, since you have or want to have your phone, your mobile phone, you can bet online, and if you win, you receive your money online. So it's very
Uh,
easy here.
Sounds easy.
Yeah, it's easy here. It's
So,
easy here. I can tell
good.
you it's easy here.
Yeah. So that makes it attractive then.
Yeah, it's attractive because we have demography. In Nigeria, about 60 million people gamble almost every day between the ages of 18 and 40 or
40. Yeah.
45. So we have a very, very big market, and Nigeria is youth heavy. And these people are ready to gamble. Either you legalize it or not, they're ready to gamble. So why not legalize it? And I will advertise
Good. So let me ask you about French countries, French-speaking countries in Africa. How is it? Do you need to have French knowledge to be able to set up, invest in French African-speaking countries? Are there
it.
barriers
Yes.
to setting up
Um,
there?
the biggest barrier, as far as I'm concerned, is the language. Is the language, and that can be solved easily. That can be solved easily because what you need to get is to have a partner that is domiciled in
In
that
that is
region.
based in Africa, yeah, in that region, yeah.
Yes, yes, because if you come in with a partner that can understand the language, the partner does not understand the sport betting industry in that region. It's very, very key, it's very important to have a partner that understands the gaming market in that region before you come in. Okay, if you don't, you are definitely going to lose a lot of money. You are definitely going to lose a lot of money because you don't understand the market. So, and Francophone is developing very fast, but not as developed as Anglophone Africa in terms of gambling. Okay, because a lot of francophone countries, some of the francophone countries in Africa, because of religion, they are limited. They are limited because of religion. We are
Religion,
beginning to,
what, in what way? What religion?
yes, you see, when you talk in terms of religion, a country that is populated by Muslims don't allow gambling. Don't allow gambling. No, they don't allow gambling. Okay? And francophone countries in Africa are even more than Anglophone countries in Africa.
Interesting. That's
Yeah,
new.
there are
That's
more.
news to me, actually.
There are more. There are more. So what you need to do is to have a local that understands the language, that understands the culture, that understands the gaming environment and the gaming market in that region. Then you can come in. You're comfortable coming in. I hear a lot of stories whereby oh, stories are pushed out there about Africa. Oh, there's a lot of fighting in Africa. There is a lot of conflicts in Africa. Yes, we have our own problems, but these are still problems. A lot of African countries today are democratic. I can prove it to you. They are democratic. So if you're coming to Africa, you're safe. You just need to understand the political terrain of where you're going.
Okay. Interesting. So let's move back now to Nigeria. So where
Okay.
is betting popular most in Nigeria? Is it in the north or is it in the south in Nigeria? And why is that?
Southern Nigeria. Southern Nigeria because one, of commerce, two, religion. Lagos is the commercial capital of Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Lagos was the former capital of Nigeria before it was moved to Abuja.
Why is it the
Okay,
commercial capital? Why is Lagos the commercial capital?
because commerce takes place in Lagos. We have, for example, in US, the commercial capital is New York. Okay, so majority of the commerce that take place in Nigeria take place in Lagos. Take place in Lagos. Okay, so with that, Lagos now has over 20 million population. That is huge, and that is why the Lagos State Lotteries Board is one of the most vibrant board we have. One of the most vibrant boards we have in Nigeria. So southern Nigeria, gaming. Northern Nigeria, no gaming. Aside from few states like Kaduna and some few states that allow gambling, but in northern Nigeria, gambling is not allowed.
Why is that? So you're saying Kaduna is allowed to gamble in Kaduna, which is a Muslim state. So why are other states in Kaduna, in the northern part of Nigeria, not allowing gambling? If Kaduna is
Um,
also a Muslim state. So do you think
yes,
it's really about religion or it's about some other type of politics?
Kaduna is cosmopolitan.
Okay.
Kaduna is most cosmopolitan, and a lot of trade goes on there in Kaduna and Kano. Okay, okay, but in the core northern states in Nigeria, gambling is not allowed because of religion. It is seen as a wrong. It is not allowed. Gambling is not allowed in the core northern states of Nigeria. It's not allowed.
Okay. So now that moves us to the next question. So, what is the current regulatory status in Nigeria? Is gambling regulated in Nigeria?
Partially, partially. You see, you are coming to a point that is very sensitive to me, and at times, even this morning, I was thinking about it. How can we have a regulatory body at the national that gives license, then states also give their licenses? We have 36 states that makes up the federation. Nigeria practices a federal system of government, okay, in which powers are devolved, and there is devolution of powers to the states, right? Now, the states derive their powers from the constitution. States should, or states are allowed to deliberate on gambling. It is in the residual list. It is not in the exclusive list. It is not in the concurrent list. Okay? It is in the residual list, which is meant for states alone. So I'm really, really surprised when I see operators coming in and obtaining a license, a federal license, and it has become even a status quo. When they say, oh, we have a federal license, I just look at them and laugh. I look at them and laugh because that is not the right thing. That is not the right thing. I believe states should be given the ability. States should even issue licenses while the federal body should supervise them. Period, like we have in South Africa, like we have in US. Okay? So states, that responsibility should be given to states, not the federal body. Not the federal body. So the regulatory regime that's present in Nigeria today is anti-investment. It's not good because operators are confused. They are confused. If you are coming in as an operator, you want to know who your regulator is, right? So if you get a federal license and you want to operate in Lagos, Lagos State requires that you should get a license too. So how many licenses are you going to get? 36 licenses? You pay tax to Lagos State, you equally pay tax to the federal. It's confusing. It's confusing. The whole thing is just BS. It's just BS.
So your take on this will be a solution you think is that will solve this problem will be you want the federal to hand the power over to the individual states to regulate and pay taxes there.
The federal should not even hand over responsibility to the states. It is in the constitution. The states have the power already. They've got the power already. There was a judgment, a landmark judgment, delivered in July this year, involving the case between Give and Take Lotteries Limited and Oyo State Gambling Board. Oyo State Gambling Board won because they said Give and Take should get a license, should obtain a license from them before operating in their state. And Give and Take went to court, they lost the case in July. So, and that is just a classical example for you, which is landmark. So, there's no business for the federal regulatory body to involve itself in issuing licenses. No business. They have no business in that.
Okay, I can see that you're very passionate about this one. This brings me to my last question, but I will give you a opportunity to express what other comments you'd like to add. So my last question is, where is the most gaming company based in Africa?
South Africa. South Africa, because South Africa controls 48% of gaming in Africa. South Africa. Nigeria comes second. Kenya is third. So the whole market, if you combine South Africa, Kenya, and Nigeria, the investment is about $40 billion. But South Africa is number one. South Africa is well regulated. The gambling industry is well regulated and can compete even with the European gambling industry or markets. Yes, it can compete because it's well regulated. It's been there for a long time, you know. So I believe, but Nigeria can do better than South Africa. We are just bogged down by regulatory issues. I am very, very sure of that because we have the demography, 60 million people. Nigeria has the highest internet penetration in Africa and one of the highest in the world. Come on, what are you talking about? So when we put our act together to begin regulation or to get regulation rights in this part of the world, we will overtake South Africa. I'm very sure that we are going to overtake South Africa.
Interesting. So is there any other comments you'd like to add before we leave?
Yes, I will not leave, or I will not go away from this interview without talking about the passing of Diego Maradona. I think you know him.
Oh, of course I've heard. Yeah, I mean he was popular. Was about 20 years ago. Forgive me if I don't know exactly, but of course yes, I know who Maradona is, and unfortunately, this news sent shockwave around the world that he unfortunately passed on a few days ago. So my heart goes out to his family. Yeah.
Yeah, because Maradona represents so many things in football, and you know, Africa is football friendly. Maradona is worshipped in his country, in Argentina, all over the world. People, if you're a good footballer, you'll be seen as a Maradona. That says a lot about the talent of Maradona. But unfortunately, he passed on a couple of days ago. And one of the things we are going to, the legacy left behind by Diego, is that if you are gifted, use it to the maximum. Diego was really gifted with football, and like you said, my heart goes my condolence goes to Argentina and the supporters all over the world. Thank you very much.
And that rounds up this segment for SiGMA TV Africa. Thanks for joining us. And thank you, John, for having this interview with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your insights. And that's SiGMA TV from me. My name is Charity. See you soon.